Throughout football history, there has only been one classic striker who won the Ballon d'Or 3 times, Marco van Basten. But just how good of a player was Van Basten, and where does he rank among the all-time greatest footballers? Let's find out. Marco van Basten was born in the Netherlands in 1964. From a young age, he was fascinated by football and started playing early on. His older brother also aspired to become a footballer, but unfortunately didn't have the talent to succeed at the professional level. Marco was the hidden gem of his family, recognized for his talent at a young age, though he initially played at the local level. At just 16 years old, Ajax signed Van Basten. He made his debut as a substitute, replacing none other than Cruyff. At the time, all eyes were on Cruyff, and no one could have predicted the greatness Marco would later achieve. It didn't take long. The season after, Marco scored 13 goals in 25 games, securing Ajax a back-to-back championship. At the time, he was even challenging Cruyff at the national team for a spot. It was a huge surprise. At just 19 years old, Marco became the top scorer of the Dutch league and the second highest scorer in Europe, netting an impressive 31 goals in 31 appearances. The media was stunned by his talent at such a young age and predicted he would become the next great football star. At the time, Ajax was one of the biggest clubs in Europe, but Van Basten faced criticism for being a one-trick pony. However, in his 4th season, he proved he was much more than that. He scored 27 goals and provided 20 assists in just 38 appearances. Once again, he became the top scorer of the Dutch league and won the Best Player award. Marco silenced his critics by demonstrating that he could not only score goals, but also create opportunities for his teammates. Marco possessed exceptional footballing IQ. He was a big and strong player, capable of using both feet effectively. He also holds the 3rd best penalty conversion rate in football history, scoring 51 out of 54 penalties, a remarkable 94.4% success rate. In the 1985-1986 season, Marco delivered an extraordinary performance, scoring 39 goals and providing 4 assists in 34 appearances. He won the European Golden Boot and became one of the most renowned players of his time. The following season, his final one at Ajax, he reached his personal record, netting a staggering 44 goals and providing 9 assists in 43 appearances. To cap off his remarkable run, he won the European Cup, now known as the Champions League. It was a dream come true for Van Basten. Every major club in the world wanted him, as he had proven himself to be a goal-scoring machine. After weighing his options, he chose AC Milan, one of the most dominant clubs of the era. However, this move marked the beginning of health-related issues for Van Basten, a challenge that would become significant later in his career. In his first season at AC Milan, Van Basten was limited to just 19 matches due to persistent ankle issues. Despite his physical struggles, he still managed to score 8 goals. His second season, however, was arguably the best of his career. He played 47 matches, scoring 33 goals and providing an astonishing 33 assists. These unbelievable statistics showcased his versatility. A striker who could not only score over 30 goals, but also deliver more than 30 assists in a single season. Marco once again demonstrated his exceptional vision and playmaking abilities. He won the UEFA Cup with Milan, ending a 20-year drought for the club, but that wasn't the only reason why it was the best year of his career. In the 1988 European Championship, Van Basten scored 5 crucial goals. All of them were iconic: a last-minute winner against West Germany in the semi-final, a hat-trick against England, and a goal in the final to make his country champions. His performances earned him the title, Best Player of the Tournament. After such an incredible season, Van Basten was finally awarded his first Ballon d'Or, an honor at the time, and there was no discussion about it. In the 89-90 season with AC Milan, he scored 24 goals and 4 assists. The stats itself were not that impressive, but the ability of Marco to step up in clutch moments was his biggest strength. Assisting in the final to secure the back-to-back Super Cup, he became another role in his team, dictating the play more with his fellow Dutch midfielders. He won the Ballon d'Or for the second time in his career. In the 1991-1992 season, Milan finally reclaimed the title, with Van Basten playing a huge role by scoring 29 goals and providing 13 assists in 38 appearances. It was the highest amount of goals in the Italian league since 1965. Van Basten also made history in the Champions League, becoming the first player ever to score 4 goals in a single match, with one of those goals being his iconic bicycle kick. At the time, Van Basten was breaking all the records and establishing himself as one of the best players ever, much like Messi and Ronaldo have done in recent years. Fans back then felt the same level of admiration for Van Basten. In his final season with AC Milan, Van Basten scored 20 goals and provided 5 assists in just 22 games. Even after 7 years, he was still showcasing his incredible skills. Milan remained unbeaten in 58 matches during this period, and Marco was widely credited for playing a significant role in that impressive streak. That season, Van Basten won the Ballon d'Or once again, becoming only the 3rd player in history at the time to win it 3 times. Only Platini and Johan Cruyff had achieved this before him. However, this season was also marked by injury. It was his 3rd ankle surgery in his career. Despite being only 28 years old, Marco struggled to recover over the next 2 years. His body simply could not handle the demands, and he never played another game after his 3rd Ballon d'Or. He officially retired at the age of 29, leaving behind a legacy that would go on to inspire generations of footballers. His farewell at the San Siro was a truly unique moment. Van Basten had been such an incredible player that the fans could hardly believe it was officially over. Many football fans have since wondered what could have been if he hadn't suffered those injuries and had to undergo surgery again. At just 28 years old, with at least 5 more years left in his career, the possibilities were endless. Given his pace and form, it wouldn't have surprised anyone if he had won at least 1 more Ballon d'Or. Many believe that Marco is the biggest what-if player in football history. No one else has a story quite like his, a career that ended so early despite immense success. Even in his short career, he left a lasting impact on Ajax, Milan, and the national team. Many football enthusiasts consider him one of the top 3 strikers of all time. Where do you rank him? Let me know in the comments. If you want to hear more incredible football stories, be sure to check out one of our other videos.